có nghĩa là cô vươn lên bằng chính bản thân của mình, và cô có một cái sức motivate, có nghĩa là truyền đạt cái nguồn cảm hứng của mình cho tất cả những người xung quanh bằng cái trái tim yêu của mình. Cũng giống như cô đã tham gia vào trong tập đoàn Nu Skin được 26 năm, có nghĩa là làm trong network các bạn, 26 năm trong kinh nghiệm. Và cô là một trong những người phụ nữ duy nhất ở trong Nu Skin có cái nguồn income cao nhất, người phụ nữ nha các bạn, người nữ có cái income cao nhất ở trong tập đoàn Nu Skin. Và các bạn cũng biết ở trong đó có 20 người, tập đoàn Nu Skin của chúng ta có 20 người nằm ở trong câu lạc bộ triệu phú mà 20 triệu. Thì trong đó có 17 người đã thuộc về trong đội nhóm của cô ta. Và tối ngày hôm nay chúng ta rất may mắn trong chương trình session này chúng ta được có lời chia sẻ của người team lead đầy quyền năng, và cái power này sẽ truyền đến chúng ta. Chúng ta sẽ cùng nói lên màn hình để chào đón team lead
Traci Palo.
Sitting back there. First of all, watching how helpful everyone is behind the curtain. I also enjoyed sitting in the 4th or 5th row and watching how committed you are to having your children experience every moment along your Nu Skin journey. So my topic tonight is action. But before I talk about action, about how to really engage and take this business serious, is it okay if I share for a moment my story? Woo! I think there's going to be slides soon. There we go. So this is my why I do this business. I have 3 beautiful girls. The largest one just graduated from college. I've got one that's going to be going into her 2nd to last year in college, and one starting her high school career. It's been a joy to watch my children participate in my journey of Nu Skin. This is me when I believed I could do anything. You can relate when you were a little child. You could believe you could do anything. Be a doctor, be a vet, be a princess. Right? Yeah. I come from very humble beginnings. I love my parents more than anything because they did whatever they could to provide for me and my other 3 siblings. But I never got to see my parents. They worked during the day as a school bus driver and as an excavator tractor driver, and then when they came home at nighttime, they changed their clothes and went and played in a country band. And I grew up in school. My 5th grade teacher, you see me, I don't look very happy. That was 5th grade. I share that with you because I thought as a little girl, is this all? I never get to see my parents. I am lucky to get 1 pair of jeans per school year. I was teased in school. Kids were mean until I went to 6th grade. And my defining moment in life was my teacher, you can see it, Mrs. Green, came to me and said, do you know what? It doesn't matter where you come from. There are no obstacles in your life. Only if you choose for there to be obstacles in your life. So Traci, your obstacle of growing up in a not so well-to-do family doesn't mean that you have to follow that path. I did not know how I was going to do it, but I knew at that age she had to have been right. She was much taller and much wiser. That was the defining moment that I decided I was going to go to college. I paid 100% of my college, and I made something of myself. I learned at a very young age that your thoughts will create your future. And if you grow up thinking, well, I come from this type of family, well, I'm not very healthy looking, those thoughts will create you. That was the defining moment in my life. And I've carried that with me all of my life. After going to college, I studied exercise physiology, nutrition, ended up owning my own gym. Absolutely, my favorite thing in the world was to coach one-on-one people that didn't think that they could work out, that didn't think that they could lose those unwanted pounds. And then new skin was dropped in my lap. And it's allowed me to do the exact same things I enjoyed doing 30 years ago, but now I get to hand select partners and I'm leveraged so I can impact more lives, starting with my daughter, Hannah. It's kind of a funny joke because she grew up saying, I don't want to do the family business. It was a very expensive lesson that I wanted her to learn. She wore her graduation cap, and on the top of it, she said, thank you, Mom and Dad, for my $105,000 hat. That's funny, right? What I'm going to tell you is she went and did her internship this summer while I'm getting up and reading fabulous books and talking to fabulous people on the phone. She's out the door at 7 o'clock in the morning to go do her internship. And after about a month of it, you guys, she said, is this my life? And I kind of smiled and chuckled under my breath because remember, 4 years ago, I don't want to do the family business. I want a real job. Well, now, sister, she's got a real job, but you will be seeing her come around. She has been my new skin baby. We have so much fun. We do silly things like wear fur coats to go pick out our Christmas tree. My 16-year-old Alexis Schumacher, she's fun. And they do come around. She's going to be 17 years old. And she said to me with tears down my face, Mommy, I know that Hannah didn't want to travel the world with you. Pick the people that you want to work with. Work with you, work out in the morning and golf later. But Mom, I want to travel the world with you. And so, it's so amazing when you let your children learn for themselves. So that $105,000 college debt that we paid for her was worth every penny. Because you'll remember this story. She will be up here. Now my little one is my little peanut. They've all used the Glacial Marine Mud. One of their favorite products right now is the new curling mascara. Kids will recruit for you. Make sure that you let them lather in our products and tell their friends. Tell them that we're going to be serving pizza and treats, and we're going to be doing a mommy-daughter spa day. Invite your friends and their moms. It'll be amazing. But it's allowed me the freedom, you guys, to take my children not on vacation when everybody else is on vacation, but to take them on vacation when we want to go on vacation, which is any day of the year. Because when you work hard, you can play a lot. Some of the things I love to do is Many of you know I love to play tennis. Do you know why I love to play tennis? Rule number one in your business, if you want to find the right partners, you better darn well get involved. So darn it, I've got to play tennis. Darn it, I have to go golfing. I just sponsored someone that was here on business from Singapore. Him and his wife. Guess what his wife does for a living? She represents Lancome. She's now working the new skin business because it's a dream. You just have to get involved. This business will bless you for the rest of your life, not just you, but your children will start seeing the person that you are becoming. You've heard it before, that new skin's a journey of self-growth, and never stop learning. But the people that you get to surround yourself around, the friends that you get to hang with, the people you get to bow to. Because when they started on day one, they didn't believe that they could do it. And sometimes it takes us to just go arm in arm and show them and believe a little bit more in their potential, because they will soon get that they've got what it takes. See, I was just a little teeny girl with a dream. That's all. I am no different than any of you in this room. Ladies, the moment I sat down, I unclipped my shoes and threw them on the floor. And then when I came back here, I noticed all the girls had their shoes on. I'm just a girl with a dream. I am no different than any of you sitting out here. I want to go on more adventures, be around good energy, connect with the right people, learn new things. And every day, even now, I just want to grow. I want to hang out on trips with fabulous people that have vision to just impact this world and make it a better world, and instill belief in people. Because again, back when I was in 6th grade, I didn't have the belief. I didn't think that I could be anything, but I was no different. But that teacher inspired me, just like we sometimes, as your sponsors or business partners, inspire you initially. But I'm here to tell you, we are absolutely no different than you, even today. Truman Hunt, CEO of this company, he's like a father figure to me. I've had phone conversations with tears. He's called me on his way home, and I have it saved from 3 years ago on my cell phone. I will never delete it. This is the kind of company that you're with. He called me on the way home, was going through some personal struggles at the time, and he said, you know, I'm just driving home, and I'm listening to this song, and the word that comes over and over in the song that reminds me of you, Traci, is a woman of strength. A woman that can get through and break free of anything. And every one of you out there, he feels the same way about you. The friends that you will meet in this business keep coming, not just in this room, but I brought some new guests, and we sat behind closed door with President Scott Schwartz, and his heart just bled to be present with them and answer their questions. Anytime I see Dr. Joe Chang, I can go schmudge with them and ask him how he's doing. Anytime I go travel and get to hang with some really cool people, I never want to leave it. Spending time in Colombia with Alan Nagao and Eileen and Karen, when you get together with these people, I'm going to tell you the difference between this group of people and maybe where you're starting is just growth. It's just self-development. It's just learning to lead. It's just learning to love people, starting with yourself. It's just learning to be kind to people, no matter who's watching. Did you know that your true character is how you behave toward other people when the world isn't watching, or you think it's not watching, because everybody's always watching. So how will you treat the attendees that are acting as security? How will you treat the person that fills your car full of gas? How will you treat the janitor? Will you stop to shake a hand? So be kind, work hard, work through your fear, stay humble, smile often. I mean, stop and smile to people, and stop and hug people. Because every one of us in this room wants one thing. We all have it in common. And you all know what it is. We just want to be loved and accepted. No matter how much money is in our bank, we just want to be loved and accepted and grow together. Have fun in this business. Do crazy things. Kiss your facial spot and take a picture of it. Paint your body with galvanic mud. Who said you can't just detox your face? Detox all of it. And post it. Share with people the fun that you have. Watch people develop their life in this business. Not just by becoming a millionaire, but what will they do with it is by far the most rewarding thing that this business will ever offer me. People are beautiful. The partners that I've got around the world, they're lifelong friends forever. This is my lesson I'm going to share with you, is success doesn't look like that on the left. It looks like that on the right. And if you're willing to stay in it and work through your fear, you will be there. See, when I was a little girl, this is what I did. I chose to live by choice and not by chance. I chose to be motivated and not manipulated by my dream killers. I chose to be useful and not used. I chose to make changes in my life, especially if there were bad habits. And I chose not to make excuses. I chose to excel and not compete with people. I choose self-esteem and not self-pity, no matter where I came from. I choose to listen to my inner voice, not to the random opinions of others. When you have this business in your belly and you have a defining why of why you want to succeed in this business, and you understand that it's not just about you, it's about the person that you want to become and how many people you want to impact around the world. So why act? Action, you guys, is the fundamental. It's the if my clicker's gonna work, here we go. Action is the foundational key to success. Listen to that. Are you in action, massive action to achieve your goal and live your dream? Are you still making excuses and living in self-pity because your downline or sponsor's moving much quicker than you? Really? Your action is your action. And I'm going to talk a little bit, take the next few minutes and talk about how you can develop a plan for your business in Nu Skin around taking action. I'm going to give you 7 steps. I want you to write, okay? And I'm not saying write for hours. I'm just saying contemplate, think, write a word down, write one goal. If you don't have a written goal or goals, you can't go anywhere else. So just do me a favor on a piece of paper. What's your goal? Is it to buy a home? Is it to bring your spouse home from work? Is it to become an executive? So whatever it is, think about that, write it down. You gotta have a goal, you can't go anywhere. Now what are the benefits of you achieving that goal? Is your goal to be Ruby? The benefit could be party on in Panama, people. Have fun with like-minded people for you and another person. So What are the benefits for you to achieve that goal? If it's more family related, is your goal to bring a family member home? Is your goal to have funds to be able to pay for your children's clothing or school? Those are the benefits. Now, with benefits, always you're faced with obstacles. So if I'm the only one that experienced obstacles in life and adversity, I'll leave now, but I don't think so. The only thing I did with those obstacles is I turned them into opportunities. Those obstacles grew me, they strengthened me. So what obstacles are you faced with in your life? What obstacles are you faced with in your business? Then I want you to write down, what will be my solutions? So an obstacle might be self-negative talk. I'm no good, I throw up all over people, I say the wrong things, everybody says no to me, da 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 da. Solution might be, the moment I hear that, I am going to count to 10, I don't know. But if you practice those behaviors, you will change your life forever. Once you establish the solutions to the obstacles, then focus, I mean in a massive, energetic way, focus on what it is you want to achieve, what type of person you want to become. That focus needs to be all over the place, on your refrigerator, in your car, written on your hand, tattooed on your arm. No, I'm teasing, not tattooed. Action, my friends, equals success in this business. And if you don't have, right now, a daily action plan of what you need to do every single day in your business, a written daily action plan, you will not succeed. I was in San Francisco, I don't know, a month ago, and I asked the audience, I won't do this to you, but I asked about, I don't know, 150 people, how many of you actually have a daily action plan that you track? No one raised their hand. So I'm not going to embarrass you, but I know that probably 80% of you do not know what you do from today, tomorrow to build your business. You have to track daily action. You have to know what your weekly goals are. How many new people are you going to bring into your business? How many customers? How many presentations are you going to do? And when you write that out and you track that every day, you better have growth in your business at the end of the week or at the end of the month. If you don't, guess what? Guess what successful people do? Every successful multi-millionaire that I have ever met or studied, they do one thing. They tweak, they make changes along their life journey. So if you have a daily action plan and you're tracking it with a friend, somebody in the business, and you're not experiencing growth, you need to counsel with someone. Help me, hear what I'm saying. What can you guide me with so that you can get that action plan to deliver big results? I keep hitting the wrong button. So this is what blows my mind. So action and tracking. Know where you're at the end of every single week. I was having a conversation with another team elite. See, as team elites, we need help. Sometimes a lot of help. And we were talking about her growth in her business. And she was a little frustrated. And so we started analyzing and talking about, so what is it that you're tracking every day? Well, I'm making phone calls. I'm doing this. I wasn't equaling growth. I said to her, we all need to, at a minimum, spend 50% of our time that we allot for our business, Nu Skin business, 50% of that time needs to be spent on action items. Talking to somebody about the product, doing a demo, giving a presentation, action, action, action. 50% of your time. In fact, I would recommend that you schedule it in a calendar. So if you've got phone call time, schedule it in and be consistent with that. If you have social media time, big one guys, schedule that, leave it there, but stop when your time's up. Because many of us will get stuck in social media. So I have a special gift for you. Are you guys wanting a gift?
Yes.
I love to help people kind of find out just how to create a simple business plan, daily action plan that they can do with their friends. And really, I didn't create it. It came from the company. It's really something that they put together. I'm just really surprised that people don't really utilize it. They don't track it. And then 2 years from now, they wonder why they're still stuck at executive. You know, when we ask them, where's your daily action plan, they have nothing to show us. So this is what I want to do for you. If you go, which many of you already are, a part of many of the training groups that are out there. There's many of on Facebook. There's Team Aloha, which I'm sure all of you guys are a part of. I know Onwin's got a great one. And as training, many of you guys are a part of. It's just an open forum, we share. And I've scheduled an event for Monday night, June 27th. Just go to it, you'll see it. It's right smack, the first thing that's on the wall. And I'm going to be doing a live training webinar. DAP is Daily Action Plan. So that you can, I'm gonna dumb it down so you know exactly how to create a daily action plan and so how you can duplicate that. I think it's really, really important that we get back to minimizing the distractions that we get faced with as we grow our business, and remember and remind one another what grows our business, and that is daily, consistent action. So are you guys cool with that? Yeah. Are you guys having a great time? Are you ready to go out and party and dance? Yeah. All right, so I just, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all of you guys for having me here tonight. And I just want all of you to experience the same things that many of the leaders up in the front row have experienced. It'll be life-changing for you. So thank you so much. Take care.
Okay, Traci, very thank you for your with us. Thank you again for your action to success. Thank you, Traci.
Và một lần nữa mình mời tất cả các bạn ở phía sau sân khấu, những người đã đóng góp vào chương trình hôm nay đến đây cùng với